Hello everyone, this is Dr. Ahmet Ergin. I'm an endocrinologist at Diabetes, Thyroid, and Hormone Center of the Treasure Coast in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Here's a question for you. I get every single week at my clinic. Doctor, I want to feel like myself again, but I'm terrified the estrogen will give me cancer. That fear is real, and it did not come from nowhere. But the science behind it is way more complicated than the headlines suggest. Today, we are going to break it down. All three estrogens, the real cancer numbers, the study that scared an entire generation of women off hormones, and what the evidence actually says about compounded HRT versus commercial patches and creams. You have three estrogens. Most doctors only talk about just one. This is where the confusion starts. Estrogen is not one thing, it is a family. Estrone, E1, your dominant estrogen after menopause, made mostly in fat tissue, considered the most proliferative of the three, meaning it stimulates cell growth more aggressively. High estrone is not your friend. Estradiol, it is your dominant reproductive estrogen, peaks during your fertile years. This is what commercial patches and creams like Vivel-Dot or estriol or some other generic stuff, right? Powerful, important, but unopposed, needs to be managed very carefully. Estriol, E3. Estradiol was E2 if I didn't say that. Estriol is E3, the weakest of the three, produced in massive amounts during pregnancy. And here's the interesting part. Estriol actually competes with estradiol at the receptor level. It blocks the more stimulating estrogens from doing their thing. Think of estriol as the bouncer at the door. It basically occupies the receptor and tells the aggressive estrogens, like estradiol, not tonight. Most commercial HRTs are estradiol only, so there's no bouncer. Now, when it comes to compounded bioidentical HRT, like what we use in our hormone center, combines estriol and estradiol together. This is called Biest or Biest, right? Typically, 80% estriol, 20% estradiol. You get the benefits of estradiol like bone protection, brain function, heart health, mood, sleep. Now, with estradiol working alongside it, to basically balance the receptor activity. Let's talk about the study that scared everyone, right? So, and why it was like so misread in 2002. It's called the Women's Health Initiative Study. Dropped like a bomb. Headlines were everywhere. They were like, estrogen causes breast cancer, yada yada, and then women threw their prescriptions in the trash because they got scared. Doctors got scared. They stopped prescribing. So an entire generation for the last 25 years of women suffered through menopause unnecessarily. Here's what the headlines did not tell you. That study used conjugated equine estrogens made from horse urine, not bioidentical, not human, and it combined them with the worst thing, the medroxyprogesterone acetate, a totally synthetic progestin. Not progesterone, not even close to progesterone. It was the synthetic progestin driving the cancer signal. Hear me again. It was the synthetic progestin driving the cancer signal, not the estrogen. Even that synthetic estrogen was not driving it. And here's the part that almost nobody talks about. The arm of the WHI study that used estrogen alone, no synthetic progestin, actually showed a 23% reduction in breast cancer risk. Listen to that again. Estrogen alone actually reduced breast cancer. The study that scared women off estrogen was actually the evidence for it when used correctly. Now let's talk about real numbers. I'll talk about absolute risk, right? This is the most important part of this video. So when researchers say estrogen increases breast cancer risk by 26%, that sounds terrifying in the beginning, right? But that's a relative risk. It is comparing one group to another in basically percentage terms. Now, the absolute risk is what actually matters, so what actually happened. The average 50-year-old woman's baseline risk of breast cancer over 5 years is basically around 2.3%. So 26% relative increase on that brings it up to 2.9%. Now that is a difference of 0.6%, which is 0.6%. That's it. Now let's compare that to other breast cancer risk factors that nobody is panicking about, but they're there. Obesity, for example, increases breast cancer risk by 20 to 40% alone because fat tissue converts androgens to estrone, the bad estrogen. Now, sitting still, gaining weight is doing more damage than estradiol. Insulin resistance and high insulin levels found in type 2 diabetics and metabolic syndrome patients increase the breast cancer risk by up to 50%, so twice more than if you used estrogen-progesterone combination. Insulin is a growth factor. It tells cells to divide and grow. Chronically elevated insulin is one of the most underappreciated drivers of cancer in modern medicine. And alcohol, right? Even one drink per day increases cancer risk by up to 10%. 2 drinks, up to 20%. Nobody is taking alcohol off the shelves, right? And mammographic density, that's an interesting one. Women with extremely dense breast tissue have a 4 to 5 times higher breast cancer risk. That is, in percentage terms, up to 500% increase just from having a very dense breast tissue. You just tell them to keep getting mammograms, right? But estrogen, which in bioidentical form and with estriol balance, may actually protect, but gets all the fear. The risk conversation has been completely backwards, and that needs to be corrected. Now, what estriol data actually shows is that, for example, Dr. Henry Lehman at the University of Nebraska spent decades of studying estradiol. His research showed that women with higher urinary estriol levels, a higher estriol to estrone plus estradiol ratio, had significantly lower rates of breast cancer. He called this ratio the estrogen quotient. Higher estradiol dominance equals lower cancer risk, period. A 2009 study in the Journal of American Medical Association showed that women on compounded bioidentical hormones had lower rates of breast cancer compared to those on synthetic HRT. This is why the formulation matters. That's why we use compounded creams at Diabetes, Thyroid, and Hormone Center of the Treasure Coast. Customized dosing, the right ratio, bioidentical structure that your body actually recognizes. A commercial patch delivers one size basically fits all estradiol, right? That's it. A compounded cream delivers what your body needs are. But wait, estrogen also reduces other cancers. Nobody talks about this either. Now, estrogen therapy has been associated with up to 40% reduction in colorectal cancer risk, significant reduction in risk of Alzheimer's disease, especially when started within 10 years of menopause. Now, we call this basically the critical window hypothesis. Reduced risk of osteoporotic fractures is another big one. Hip fractures in elderly women have 1 year of mortality rate between 20 to 30%. Estrogen preventing that fracture is literally life-saving. Now, we also see improved cardiovascular markers such as lower LDL, bad cholesterol, higher HDL, good cholesterol, better arterial flexibility, reduced atherosclerosis when started early. Now, Women's Health Initiative follow-up data actually showed that women who started estrogen in their 50s, basically close to menopause, had significantly better cardiovascular outcomes and lower all-cause mortality, even with that synthetic crap they used. Now, that's longevity, real longevity. Now, what is longevity data then? A landmark study published in the American Journal of Public Health tracked over 8,000 women for 20 years. So women who used estrogen therapy had a 39% lower risk of dying from any cause during the study period. Not just cancer, not just heart disease, basically all causes. The women who were most afraid of estrogen were statistically the ones most likely to die prematurely from its absence. So what do we do at DTHTC, the Diabetes, Thyroid, and Hormone Center of the Treasure Coast? We basically do not guess. We test. We test you comprehensively for estradiol, estriol, estrone, sometimes progesterone, but testosterone especially. We test comprehensively: estradiol, estriol, estrone, testosterone, the full picture. We prescribe compounded bioidentical creams, custom formulated for you. Biest based with estriol to estradiol ratio that your body actually needs. We monitor your insulin resistance, your metabolic health, your cardiovascular markers as well, because hormones do not work in isolation. Everything is connected. The goal is not just some symptom relief from hot flashes. It is protection, it's longevity. A brain that works, bones that hold, a heart that lasts. You deserve accurate information, not some decade-old fear-based based on a flawed study using some horse hormones. So come in, let's look at your numbers together and we'll make you feel better. I'll see you in the next video or in my clinic. Talk to you later.